So the question is, does Black society have the power to shut down these corporate entities, these white-owned establishments, these establishments that have benefited from slavery, that have profited from the transatlantic slave trade, that are still around, right? And that also, as you can see in this article, they fund the police foundations, the police unions. They fund, whether it be Republican or Democrat, they fund either Donald Trump, right, aka Clockwork Orange, Joe Biden, and the Democrats, I like to call them. You know, they fund these particular entities and groups, right, to uphold a systemic oppression, to make sure Black society is disenfranchised, mistreated, right, and continue to be 3/4 or 3/5 of a person, second class citizens. We're not included in equality. We're not. We were never equal. Just like the Kerner Commission report, the National Advisory Commission on Civil Disorders, which states we live in two societies, one black, one white, separate and unequal. These particular corporate entities, they back, like I said, the police unions and the Democratic, Republican Party, stuff like that are not for Black agendas, not for a Black issue, not for reparations, not for separation, none of that stuff, right? And so this is what you see here in this article. And many of us, we shop here frequently, Amazon, Starbucks, Target, Walmart, you name it. Even, here's the thing, right? Here's the other thing. Like my first point was that, can we, by not patronizing these corporate entities, right? By not patronizing these businesses, these well-off establishments, can we shut down these businesses? Sure we can. We did it with Black Wall Street. When we supported each other, when we circulated our black dollar together, the dominant white society hated that. So yeah, we can definitely do that because, history always repeats itself. So we can definitely do well. If we support our own and we have a counterpart to every one of these businesses that you see here that are Black owned. I already have a Black bank that I go to. I don't go to Bank of America. Go to One United Bank. Amazon, right? Target, Starbucks, Chevron. If we have Black owned entities, and off the top of my head, the only Black owned counterpart that is at least on par to what I see in these top 5 is the bank, which is One United Bank. But I don't, we don't have anything that's parallel to Amazon that's Black owned. They have a well-off infrastructure. Jeff Bezos is going to be the richest person on the planet, second to King Mansa Musa of Mali. Nobody would ever surpass him. But, Target, Starbucks, Chevron, we don't necessarily have Black-owned counterparts to these establishments. Probably Starbucks on a local level and gas stations on a local level, but not on a national level or international level. But if we continue to support these businesses locally, right, these Black-owned businesses locally, they can establish and be national, then be international, and then be on par with these, well-off conglomerates, right? These white-owned conglomerates that benefited from the transatlantic slave trade, right? So my point is with this family is that these listed corporations that you see, I'm going to go through the list. All right. You got Target, you got Starbucks, Coca-Cola, Walmart. And I'll leave the link in the description of this article to let you know what companies are funding which police foundations and unions, right? But the whole point of the matter is they're funding the police. If you want to be specific on which police foundation or union they're funding, then you can read the article. But all of these corporations, Amazon, Motorola, Verizon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, all fund police unions, all fund the police, all fund the very system that was created to capture and or kill slaves. That was the whole point of creating law enforcement, to capture and or kill slaves for the slave masters and their property. That's it. And they're still doing that till this day. Nothing has changed. But the days of the week, right? So, but yeah, you see these companies, man. Google, Amazon. You know, we do have the power to shut these businesses down, but we have to support our own first. We got to support our own and grow our own, so we can have a parallel of YouTube, a parallel of Google that's black owned, that has the same infrastructure, if not better, than Google, than Amazon. We got to support our own, you know, and you know, that's the bottom line. So once we support our own and continue to just have that Black Wall Street mentality, with the combination of reparations and separation, but even with or without that, we still need to support our own. Now, once we do that, you know, will history also repeat itself again? How we built Black Wall Street, right? And how we built Black Wall Street and became became extremely successful to the point where the dominant white society destroyed it. So, history can repeat itself again if we continue to support our own and we build so much wealth that the dominant white society decides to destroy it again. We have to take that risk. But we got to learn from history so that we can prevent that from happening. That's the whole point, right? So, anyway, those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOG Fitness, family. I'll leave the link to the article about these corporate entities backing and funding police unions and foundations. All right, family. Till next time, signing out. Peace.